Antoinette, the hit and run happened here at the intersection of Newberry Street and Mass Ave. You can see that's right by the Mass Pike on-ramp. A very busy area. Boston EMS telling us that one victim was taken to the hospital, and according to them, that person suffered life-threatening injuries. This all happened around 10:30 last night. A very busy area at all hours of the day. And aside from those details, there's still a lot that we don't know this morning. Right now, we have no additional details on the driver. We're also trying to figure out exactly what type of vehicle police were looking for and if perhaps they were able to track down a driver overnight. We will bring you that information as soon as we get it. Live in Boston, Katie Thompson, WCVB News Center 5.